If you're watching on Amazon, no, you're not watching on Amazon yet, because I just got that stream link now working. What has come through on the carousel? No, okay, nothing on the carousel, is it? Let's see if it doesn't. I refreshed the app. Now I need to try to get the carousel. So let's go to the live thingy. Let's go to Nick Wood. Now I can't find that, can I? Let's try and do it as we're going along. Oh, greetings, my Amazon friends. Good to see you. Got a little bit late today because it's all got a little bit Pete Tong around here. So I'm just going to try and hopefully let's see whether the live stream is now live. Normally, I'm never let down by BeLive, but today something went a little awry. I don't think it was BeLive's fault, to be honest. I think it was probably something I did. But it's all good. Hopefully, you can now hear me as well. And let me just double check my... Right, hopefully that is now going to be working. Oh, I don't know. Right, hopefully we are now good to go, and hopefully you can hear me. That's even more important. That's always good. A good sign. Right, cool. Sorry, guys, had a couple of technical glitches, which I'm sure we've now got to the bottom of. So I'm just going to quickly pop something there. Now, fun enough, interestingly, I'll just click on an Amazon icon. Place that in there. Paste. Save. Incorrect URL format. That's not so clever. Right, how can we do this? That's got to be the right format. That's on the broadcast. That's on there. Why is that not the right thing? Well, it's all going a bit weird today. Save that. And I'm going to hit the refresh button, so I'll be back in 2 shakes. One of the beauties of using BeLive is that we can refresh and And are things going on now? Now I'm talking to you through the Mevo camera, and it's not looking too clever still, which is really annoying. Hopefully you can hear me. If you're watching, can you just tell me whether you can hear me or not? That would be really good. Okay, you can hear me. That's good. Just tested that. I'm just going to have to go with the flow. So let's just type in quickly. Can do it from here. Hello, Amazon family. Ask your questions. And don't forget to follow. Yeah, so hit that little following button, little follow button down in the bottom left-hand corner. That would be really cool if you don't mind doing that. I'd be eternally grateful. Now, first things first, we need to have a little check up on what we're doing. Now, this is all about live streaming, so I'm going to talk about live streaming cameras. And the first one is going to be the one I'm talking to you right now with. It is the Mevo Start. Now, I don't know whether that's just pulled in. Nah, it's not going to play. Can't pull the calculator. Never mind. Yeah, it's the Mevo Start, and that's the camera I'm looking at right now. It is absolutely brilliant. This is from Logitech. It is not just a live streaming camera. It is also, very importantly, it is also a live stream studio, no less, because you can live stream with the Mevo Start, not just on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn, and Vimeo. We can actually live stream anywhere we like because it also has RTMP, real-time messaging protocol. And what that means is that we can live stream to Amazon, we can live stream to a blog, we can live stream to my website. Anywhere we have access to, we can live stream to. So actually we could then syndicate. We could actually have a syndicated live stream. That is so impressive and so amazing. So this is it. This is a Logitech. It is in the carousel for $370. That is for the one. Now you can also, if you click on the carousel, you can get a set of 3 for under $1,000. Why is that important? That's because if you've got a set of 3, you've got an amazing outdoor broadcasting, outside broadcasting studio. You can set up your cameras. Maybe you're live streaming your church services, your league, little league games, softball, basketball. Maybe you're live streaming your kids' graduation, maybe some presentations. If you're a business owner, maybe you're live streaming your presentation, maybe live stream, and you can live stream that directly to all your social media. And not only your social media, you can also live stream it through to your website. No other businesses are doing that. I've not seen anyone doing that so far, apart from me. So, and that is seriously, that's a game changer. If you can live stream presentations or trainings directly onto your website, that will put you so much higher than all your competitors, not least because we know that live video keeps people on the website longer. So if someone comes to your website, they will be engaged by your live stream video. They will start weirdly, they're going to start listening to you while they have a look at the website. We know this because we track the stats. And so they can still hear you, which is why you want good audio as well. And for some reason, I don't know quite why, I haven't got my good audio. I've just realized exactly why, because it wasn't clicked in properly. So hopefully that's going to allow me to change my audio now. Maybe not. I was hoping it would let me change my audio. I'm going to unplug it and plug it back in. Hopefully that'll bring it on. Because audio is so important. At the moment, I'm actually using the built-in microphone on the Mevo, and it is really good. Unfortunately, I'm not showing it in its best light because this room is not very good with what's the word for audio? It's not very good for acoustics. That's what I'm trying to say. And so it's going to sound a little bit echoey because the Mevo has just got a blank wall behind it. So the sound is bouncing. My voice is bouncing back off that wall. So that's not so good. That's why I was trying to get the trying to swap it over, but for some reason it's still not working. I probably haven't. I probably haven't plugged it in. So that's the truth of the matter. So let me unplug that. Plug this in. It does help. It does help when you actually plug the right bit of kit into your computer. So this is the joys of live streaming. Hallelujah. Bang. I'm now talking to you through the Panda microphone again. That's in the carousel. Okay, back to the Mevo. Gosh. Yeah, so where was I? Oh yeah, back to the Mevo. So it's a live streaming camera and outside broadcasting studio all in one. It's got an amazing 6-hour battery life, which is tried and tested. I know it works. It's got an amazing Sony lens. It shoots in 1080 high definition, but the lens itself, I think it's an f2.8. It's a high quality lens, and you can really tell just how good that lens is. Now, it's also got the built-in microphone, but also you need to mount it somewhere. So it comes with the mount for a tripod, but then also you can detach that element and it converts into a microphone stand mount as well. So you've got those two options straight off the bat. Now, in the carousel, we also have a couple of items which are frequently bought together. That's the Mevo floor stand, and of course the Mevo floor stand and the Mevo what's it called? Cover. That's the face. I'm struggling over my words today. I don't know why, but they're in the carousel. So yeah, so it's always good to say get a set of 3, but if you can just get the one element, then that's always good. So we've got those in the carousel, and it's all these little bits of kit which makes things nice. Now there's another bit in the carousel. I think it might be down the bottom, but you can actually get a clamp as well. If that's not in the carousel, I shall put it in for later on today. So you can mount it anywhere. So you can mount it to a fence, to pews, to rafters. If you've got the set of 3, then you've got 3 different camera angles and you're good to go. It is a brilliant live streaming camera. Now, the other amazing thing about this camera is you can actually plug your microphone into the back of it as well, which is always good. It's also got a cable, so it's a USB-C to USB cable to charge it up. That also will double up, and then it's in a beta. It will make it a wired webcam. But how do we control it all? That is what we want to know, and we control it all through this. So this is the smart app for the Mevo Start. So this is where your outside broadcasting studio is. So if you've got your camera set up, you can control everything from the app. Now, one of the great things is we can just press it, touch it, zoom it in and out. Look at that. And zoom out again. We've also got some clever stuff here. Oops. Wherever it's gone. Clever stuff. It's got face recognition, and then it's got tracking. So it will track me. So if I'm standing up and I'm moving around, the camera will track me whilst I'm in its field of vision. So I could actually go up and it'll go up, I'll come down, and it's going to come down again. Because it's got a nice wide, I think it's a 78-degree wide field of vision. So that's what everything else is. But then you just press and we're straight into the cropped, excellent screen. So that's all good. Now also we can have, I love this bit, we can put lower thirds in. So lower third, select it. Oops, press the wrong button. So let's do it again. We can have a lower third, yeah? So we select it. That's a pre-made lower third. You can have multiple ones. And then we just say yes. And then we got the lower third straight in to the bottom. So we've got Nick Wood there. Now we can also, actually what I will do is quickly just turn the face tracking off because that's a bit off-putting for me, probably for you as well. Okay, what else can we have in there? We can also have a countdown timer. So we can say yes to that again, and the countdown timer comes on. Now, we don't want it in the corner though, do we? We can put it right on the screen so it counts down. It is just, there's just so much this can do. It is amazing. So you can do all that. Apart from those little elements, we can also upload PDFs, slideshows. I think we can also do a little bit of video. And say it's got the countdown timer as well. So you've got everything that is good to go for a live stream. And so if you're live streaming presentations, you're absolutely fine. Now, I also, in the back of the Mevo, and again, it's in the carousel, I've got an SD card as well. It's the Armalite SD card, 128 gigs. That gives me 14 hours of recording because, yes, the Mevo Start doesn't just live stream to all those locations. It is also making a high definition video recording of your live stream. So if anything goes wrong, and trust me, everything goes wrong when I live stream today, but if there's issues with connectivity, maybe you're all pinging the same cell tower, maybe everyone's on the same Wi-Fi hotspot, and that's taking some of that bit rate away. This has got, this is going to save you. This you can take to the bank. It is guaranteed because it is directly from the camera recording in 1080 high definition. So whatever happens, you've got a beautiful recording of whatever you're live streaming. And so you can always upload that, edit it, do whatever you like with it. Because it comes with a free version, or not a free version, it comes with a free trial of Vimeo Producer, 28-day free trial that allows us to actually upload the video directly to Vimeo. If you don't know what Vimeo is, it's like YouTube on steroids. If you're live streaming and you actually want to make some gated content, so people have to either give you their email address or maybe they can even take payment as well, so you can have paid content there. So all those things on Vimeo, 28-day free trial. To be honest, guys, I paid annually, and I think it's less than $11 a month. Well worth having. We've got other things. So we've got all the other settings. We can have it in NDI mode. We can enable HEVC. I really should look up what that means. Okay, you've got the wired webcam mode in beta, so you switch that on and off. It is just the most amazing camera. And you can see it is 49%. So we've got halfway through, so I should have 3 hours left. So that should be more than enough for me to complete this show and then do the next show with it on as well. So let's keep a tab on that, and I guarantee I'll have plenty left over. We've got here, we have all the settings where we can control the lighting, backlighting, indoors, outdoors. We've got filters. We can use those filters there. Lots of different filters we can play with, and that's so cool because it's just good. It keeps people's attention. Now also we have control over the ISO, white balance, brightness, contrast, saturation, metering. We can flip it. Let's go flip on. So inverting video. We better flip that off then. And I'm back. So we can invert it. We've got anti-flicker on auto, exposure metering. So we've got everything. We control that whole lot with this camera. And here you have the recordings as well. So you can see the last few days recordings. They are on the SD card, so I can then whiz them off as well. So it is absolutely a brilliant camera. We've got control over our audio. So we've got general, music, speech, wind, all those things, auto gain, absolutely brilliant. And as I say, you can get the set of 3. I wish I'd done that at the beginning and saved a ton of money. The set of 3 comes in at less than $1,000. That way you've got 3 different camera angles. I should have done it for the cooking show. I could have had it above the hood, above the hob rather, focusing on the cooking. Could have had one on the side on the chopping board, and one pointing at my face to do a face piece to camera. But yeah, it is just absolutely brilliant. I love it. So all those things, just pinch and drop it and frame as tight or as wide as you want. You've got so much control. And so that this is it. This is my favorite right now. This is my absolute favorite live streaming webcam. So I'm going to take that off so I don't muck it up and go back, and because I'm also using the phone to access Amazon as well. So that's the first one in carousel. As I say, also in there is the Arcanite SD card. So do go pop one of those in the back. That's on a discount as well today, 13% off, down at $17.46. We've got the Logitech Mevo Start case, always a good idea. It comes in a lovely red box. Oops. This lovely little red box, but if you can get a case as well, that's probably a good idea. And of course, we've got the Mevo floor stand as well for $79. These are things which are obviously very, most times are bought together, so they are really good. So that's a brilliant live streaming camera. Next in the carousel is another camera that you use to live stream. And I've been live streaming with this camera for a long time now. This is the Logitech, again, another Logitech product, Logitech C920. In the carousel, this is a brilliant little camera. It shoots in 1080 high definition. It's wide angled, so you've got a lovely big wide field of view, but you can then bring yourself tighter in as well. It's not just a built-in camera, but it also has built-in microphone as well. So we can do a little test of that. We have the standard tripod mount, so we just screws into a tripod. That's important because if we are live streaming, we want our camera to be really rock solid. We don't want it moving around. We don't want any shake about. So we just have it on a nice tripod that keeps everything nice. But equally, if we're live streaming and using maybe our laptops or our Macs, PCs, we can sit this on the monitor, have it about eye level, because it's always important to look into the camera, and then we can just have it sitting there, and that will keep it nice and tight as well. Now, not only not only is it a brilliant webcam, it's also great for live streaming. It's also got a built-in microphone, and this is the thing, because we can go live streaming straight off the bat. Some of my Mac's gone around the wrong way. We can go live streaming straight off the bat with the built-in equipment that we've got in our Macs and our PCs and our laptops, and indeed our phones. But when you live stream and you like it and you're having fun with it and you're getting into the swing, then it's obviously the thing that you want to do is just think, I just want to do a little upgrade. So the easiest thing to upgrade is with a little webcam. We've got two in the carousel. We've got a couple in the carousel. I'm going to come to the Nexigo in a minute. But it is this one is a great one, and they've got different versions. We've got the 920S, the 920, the 920X. Also has a 3 months trial of XSplit VCam. So if you're Windows, that allows you to put a backdrop behind you. Do get yourself a green screen, though. There's green screens in the carousel as well. That one's in the carousel. So that's good. Now, what I wanted to show you was two things, actually. Let's show you, first of all, pop it there for a minute. So that is now hanging on the Mac quite nicely. So I need to switch that camera on. Now, I'm using BeLive, my favorite live streaming third-party software, and we're going to allow me to add cameras on, and pretty much as many cameras as the computer can manage. So we're going to put the webcam on, and I'm going to switch it over to the audio for the webcam. Something's happening to my Mac. It's double clicking on the trackpad. So let me show you in stream. Now I've turned the audio off on the microphone. That should be nothing there. And now let me just hide that camera. And now I am just talking to you and using the C920. And as you can see, so C920 still in shoots in high definition, still looking good, nice wide frame, and you can have all the kit. It comes with extra software, so you can have software which Logic Capture, which allows you to actually record amazingly. So you can have, if you've got your green screen, you can use chroma key, you can zoom in, zoom out, you've got full control. You can have 2 camera sources on this Logic Capture. Allows you to create amazing video, allows you to create nice little courses as well. So you can give a presentation with yourself down in the bottom, a little bit like this. Look, so round the other way. So imagine, you know, that was me down in the bottom corner chatting away, and where I am here was let's do it that way, like that. So pretend the pumpkin is a course or something like that. Okay, let me hide that one again. Switch the camera back on and take the pumpkin away. And so yeah, so that is the C920 Logitech. Again, it's a big Logitech fanboy day today because I'm talking to you and sharing Logitech's cameras. So that's been the Mevo and the C920. Also in the carousel is the Brio 4K, and also in the carousel is the Logitech Lightroglow bulb light. If we've got enough time, I might come on to that before we finish, but we're a bit delayed going live today. So, but frequently bought with the Logitech is the Logitech M720 wireless keyboard and mouse combo as well. They're often bought together. Now, next thing I want to talk to you about is, of course, my Apple iPhone. So this is what I go live with all the time. Because I go live with Amazon, we need a camera. So, oh, hang on, I need to put the right camera back on. Hide that one. And I'm back, and there you go. We can put that there, and I'm back with the Mevo. Happy days. Okay, so yeah, this is the iPhone 12 Pro. I was using the old 6S Plus back in the day, and I had that one initially because it was the first iPhone with video stabilization software. Now this can still shoot in 4K high definition. It's only got 3 times digital zoom when you're doing it, but you can still do it. And that is why I didn't upgrade for many years until the iPhone 12 Pro came out. Because again, this still shoots in 4K ultra high definition. Why wouldn't it? But what makes it better and really stand out from all the other previous is the camera. And so this was the first iPhone which had not just digital zoom, but it also had optical zoom as well. So you've got a telephoto lens, does 2 times in, 2 times out, 4 times zoom, plus the 10 times digital zoom, plus the fact it's got an AI bionic chip in it, which allows for extra crisping on the images as well. Really, really clever piece of kit. Now, the camera has got, or the phone rather, has got something called LiDAR in it, and that's what allows it to shoot in low light and difficult light situations. So if you're going to do a video, you've got poor lighting, photograph in poor lighting, LiDAR bails you out big time because it allows us to take amazing video and photography in low light. But again, it is great for streaming. Hey, Chrissy, thank you so much for following. Oh, that's awesome. You definitely deserve a little show up on the screen there. Thank you so much, Chrissy. And I can't actually do the air horn because I've unplugged the Blue Yeti. Otherwise, I'd have just done you a lovely air horn sound as well. For some reason, my trackpad is really not helping me today. I'm getting beset with tech difficulty today. Just one of those things, but we plow on anyway. So thank you so much, Chrissy. Really appreciate that. And hey, Juliana, great to see you as well. Juliana followed me yesterday. She's in. You're near Kentucky, aren't you? I seem to recall, because the Queen went and saw the Kentucky Derby. Yeah. So yeah, thank you, Juliana. We're glad we could show your name. Hey, we don't have a little photo for you, but you were a lady of mystery, obviously. But great to see you again, Juliana. Yeah, nothing much exciting going on. It's pretty much talking about the same kit that I was talking about yesterday. But yeah, always good to see you. Thank you so much. Where was I going with that? So you put me off my stride now. Oh yeah, just talking about the phone. Yeah, a brilliant phone. And for live streaming, you're going to want a gimbal. The Carousel, we got the Smooth. We've got a couple of gimbals in the Carousel. We've got the Smooth 5 from Zion. That's the Smooth 2 Zion I've got there. The 5 is a little upgrade on that, and that allows us. Basically, it's got the built-in tripod element, whereas I had to screw my Zion into a tripod. But tied with Filmic Pro, the app, you've got total control over what you're doing all through the gimbal. Absolutely brilliant, real quality product. There's also the DJI gimbal in there as well. And if you want to know more about that, if you go to see the Monday show, myself and Stephen Healy, then Stephen talks about the gimbal and the OBSBot and the Samsung as well. If you wanted a different take on another phone. Okay, next up in the carousel is another little favorite of mine, the plugin. It's all gone a little bit weird and wonderful here today. I'll get it sorted out before the next show later. I'm on twice today, guys. So Juliana, if you want to enjoy my dulcet English accent again, then I'm back on again at 11 a.m. your time. Sorry, I'm busy talking away while I'm trying to plug in the Nexigo camera as well. I'm using the this is the Anker USB hub that's also in the carousel. I'm just using there. Okay, right. This is the camera I want to talk to you about. It's in the carousel. I'm just going to double check it because yesterday there were some great things in the carousel. And some of the prices that were showing in the carousel, when you actually clicked on the page, it wasn't as good. But yeah, the Nexigo 25% off, $59.99. You can even save an extra 10% with a coupon as well if you go in there. So what is so good about this Nexigo? Again, it's another entry-level webcam. If you want to go live streaming, this is an upgrade on doing it on your phone or on your laptop or your PC, because you've got upgrade on your quality of your lens, and you've got a built-in microphone as well, and we'll show you how that sounds in a minute. Comes with the standard tripod mount, which is all cool. As well with the mount, you can actually flip it up, and you can sit it on your laptop, your iPad or your Mac, whatever you're doing, your PC, on the monitor. And then if you get it about head height, so you're nicely looking into the camera, you're going to look good. Now, not only for live streaming, an element of live is obviously appearing on Zoom calls. Many of us do Zoom calls. There's also Hangouts, Teams, all those things. Again, if you want to look good, get a little webcam. And for the price of that at the moment, $59 in the carousel, plus an extra 10% with a coupon, you're good to go. Now, what I loved about this was it actually rotates 360 degrees. Look at that. 360 degrees. It moves forwards and backwards, side to side as well. And so basically it's sitting on a little ball. Just there, sitting on a little ball with the wire coming out the back. So that allows you to get any camera angle and make sure that whatever you're doing, your camera angle is correct. Brilliant. Now, also for people that are of a little nervous disposition, maybe you're a little bit worried about if you've got your webcam on, what if someone hacks you? They'll see everything. Not so. We have a lovely little privacy cover here, and this is really cool because it just sticks on. Just sticks on. Slide it open, slide it shut. Once it's slid shut, no one can see a thing. And to demonstrate, to ably demonstrate that, I will switch the camera on and show you. So we've got, I just pressed the wrong button and switched the camera off. Let's have another go. I'm using BLive, B.live, the live streaming software. It is superb. If you're an Amazon live streamer and you're not on BLive, you really need to use BLive, because not only is it value for money, it is being developed specifically with Amazon in mind. So it is awesome. So let's pop that on. And for some reason, come on now, where's it gone? Ooh, it did this to me yesterday. Sometimes it doesn't like it. It gets into a little conflict with the different cameras. Right. That is the next go. Because that is it with the mount off. Okay, side by side, so you can see better. So that is it with the cover off. Cover on. No one can see anything. So if you're worried about being hacked or anything like that, then you're in safe hands, because no one can see through that. I mean, don't get me wrong. If anyone was doing me, sorry, you probably had an echo there. If anyone was looking through my webcam, all they'd see is a picture of Desert Orchid and my bass guitar in the corner. So, but no, you can get yourself totally sorted with this one. Now, let me show you back in the stream again. And actually, while I've got it here in my hand, there we go. We've got the Lytra Glow. We got the ring light in the carousel as well. And we got the Mevo Start there that we were talking about first things first. And that's the C920, which we've seen already. That is the Anchor USB hub as well. So all these little things while I've got the camera on. Right, I'm just going to hide it, and then we'll show you very quickly. Ooh. Man, I'm losing my. I'm saying it's a mouse. It's not. It's a trackpad. But for some reason, it is not playing ball. Maybe I've got sticky fingers. I don't know. Very strange. Hide that. Now I shall put the camera on there, and then I'll be able to show what it means. I show in stream. So there you go. That's me on the Nexigo. Let me just pop myself down in the bottom corner for this one. So here I am on the Nexigo. The other thing, I didn't show you, was it's got this. 1, 2, 3. It has got 3 tiers of built-in ring light. Now, why is that important? Well, look, guys, you can then go anywhere. You can put it on your laptop. You're going to be beautifully well lit, and you're going to look good. Particularly when you think about it. Think about this. When you're on a Zoom call, or when you're on a team meeting or a hangout and video, you're live streaming to all intents and purposes. But most people, and you see it, they're dark. They've basically, all working from home, or most people are working from home at some stage. So they're going on these calls and they're working from their little back bedrooms. Lighting's bad. They looking terrible. They're looking down, looking because they don't know where to look at. They've got a fake Zoom background that is not helping at all, because, hey, you can't work it. There's not enough light. But you, with one of these, look amazing, because you're beautifully well lit and people can see you. And if you're seen, then you're the one that's going to be seen as the expert. So you're going to look so much better. People will look up to you. Your bosses will go look and say, hey, when it comes to promotion time or pay rise time, then they're going to go, hey, do you know what? Juliana, she looked really sharp because she's got well lit. She looks amazing. We're going to give her the pay rise because she's obviously knows what she's doing. Who knows? She may even get the big promotion. Now I'm going to switch that off and come back, and I'm going to flick it around with the right camera. Let's go that one. That's it. And I will switch that off. So now it has gone as well. Oh, now I was going to say, actually, I was just going to try it. We can actually try it without switching it back on visually. But if I just sit it there, let's just see the difference in audio quality. So at the moment, we've got me talking to you, and I'm on the Purple Panda, which is also in the carousel. And it's next up in the carousel. So I'm going to quickly run through the carousel in a minute. So I'm on the Purple Panda, and this is now going to switch over to the Nexigo. So 3, 2, 1, boom. And now I'm back on the Nexigo. Now the thing is, it's probably going to be a little bit similar to the Mevo Start because I haven't, this is not the most acoustically friendly room here. We've got a flat plain wall that I'm looking at, plain wall behind. So the noise is bouncing on and off. That's why the microphone, the lapel mic, works so well, because I'm absorbing the excess sound that comes through. So yeah, so that's what the Nexigo sounds like. But as you can tell, it is still. And we'll go back onto the back onto the Purple Panda. Yeah, we can see there that there's a big difference in audio, but we can tell it's still an upgrade on the built-in audio as well. So that's really good. That's really important. Okay, right. So those are the cameras I wanted to talk about live streaming. So run through the carousel. This is the Purple Panda. Where you gone, baby? Purple Panda lapel mic. This is what I'm using here. That is excellent. There's another great lapel mic in the carousel as well. This is the Movo LV1 USB lavalier microphone. Comes with a battery and about 20 foot of cable, which is really cool. Again, Logitech. I love it. I have my Blue Yeti microphone there, along with the spit guards on that as well. Never far away from me, that lovely Blue Yeti. We also have in the carousel, now you can actually live stream with the GoPro Hero 10. Got the Hero 4 there, and in the back of the GoPro, we've also got the SD card, the ScanDisk SD card as well. Now, if you're making videos, Seagate, this is my Seagate 4 terabyte portable hard drive. You probably want 20 terabytes these days, because when you're making now, the videos are doing lots in 4K and even 5K and 8K. The video files are getting bigger and bigger, but this is a real belt and braces job. We can use this to make sure we can always access our videos, and indeed maybe some slideshows and other things, because yes, you can always have the cloud. That's true, but do you know what? If you're traveling about and going internationally, you're going to find that, do you know what? The cloud isn't always available. So I would thoroughly recommend you have a portable hard drive as well. Oh, these are great. These are my Tapo Smart Wi-Fi light bulbs. Alexa, office light purple.
Okay.
Well, you can get moody lighting at just by asking. Oh, now this little element here, that will go in the phone. That is the Fire cable 3.5-inch jack. That allows you to then use your microphones, use your old earphones, because these days I don't think any cell phone has the 3.5 mil jack anymore. So we need that little connecting cable. when you're live streaming, you want to live stream in comfort. This is the chair. This is the Homer chair. Lovely, swivels 360 degrees. Nice mesh back. Beautiful. Now, you heard me say Alexa. That's on the Echo 3rd gen.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
That's okay. We also got the 4th gen as well, and we got the 4th gen just come in the box. I'll be doing an unboxing later on for the 4th gen. Oh, in the oh, you can't see because I've got the camera in the way. Also, in the carousel, we also have Alexa Office Light White.
Okay.
Now you can see a little bit better. That is the eMart T-shaped portable thing. Showed you the Anchor 4-port USB. Oh my goodness! If you have Wi-Fi hots or Wi-Fi dead spots in your house, the TP-Link Deco Wi-Fi mesh is amazing. This is superb kit. It allows us to, well, it's so easy. It allows us to have Wi-Fi everywhere, uninterrupted. It goes through walls. My issue was I've got a lovely brick-built house here, nice brick walls, and so I wanted to do the cooking show in the kitchen, and unfortunately the router in the lounge couldn't get the Wi-Fi through the brick wall. This TP-Link Deco was the answer. 3 of these. Plug one into the router, the other 2 don't need plugging into anything other than a power source. They find itself, it gets a total beautiful wireless secure network, very, very fast. Actually, so fast, it's amazing. It can have up to 100 devices on it without any problem whatsoever. I've got 11 devices on now, so I can get 88 more or 89 more quite happily. Not quite sure what I'm going to do, but we can put more on. But also, then providing that Wi-Fi around the house, it's also really good because you can have parental control as well, and that's really important. We talked about the gimbal, showed you the design gimbal. We got the newer kit. We got the ring light I showed you. Oh, we got the newer RGB light. This is pretty cool. What that does is pulsing, but it's more than just pulsing. You can have it different colors. You can select any light shade you actually want, and you can do lots of different things. It flashes, it does police, it does ambulance, does fire, all sorts. I've got that on a nice pulse for later when it gets a little bit more. When it gets a little darker, then it's a lovely background, nice pulsing multicolored background that I like to use. Now, yeah, these ones we show on a Monday. DJI smartphone gimbal, the Samsung Galaxy, and the Obspot Tiny. You go on to Monday's show with myself and Stephen Healy. Stephen demonstrates those 3 perfectly. We got the Earfun earbuds. These are a bargain, $49.99. These earbuds are amazing. The sound quality is superb. I would say as good as any high-end earbud, and also it's a triple award winner. The most recent one being a CNN award. That's good. We got the Apple MacBook. That's downstairs. We got the newer dimmable lights as well. These are great. I love these newer products. You can make them as bright or as low light as you want, and that also comes. They also come with diffusers, white diffusers, red, green, and blue. We got the V-Bon again in the corner. You can't see it very well. The V-Bon tripod. Very important that when we're live streaming, we want our cameras to be solid, and so particularly if you're using the Mevo Start. We've got the 2021 Apple MacBook Pro. That's on amazing. That's pretty much €400 off, $400 off the price in that sale. So that is $2,099 right now. We got, this was great. This the OnePad mini projector. These are brilliant. Once you've made your video, then you can just show it on the projector, beam it up onto your wall. Absolutely fantastic. It does really good in high definition, and to be honest, it's brilliant. We're all, if you're on Amazon Prime, then we got access to all the amazing high definition movies and TV shows, and we can stream them all through our phone and then into onto the projector, so we can do it all amazingly. Actually, nothing about the phone. It's got a high definition, high resolution screen as well. So for gaming and things like that, the 12 Pro is absolutely brilliant. Yeah, then we got the green screens here, and then I think it's lastly but leastly, I thought, oh, what am I reading at the moment? What to say when you talk to yourself? Shad Helmsetter, an oldie, but a goodie for sure. And that was all the items in the carousel. This has been all about kit we want for live streaming today. So we focused mainly on the 4 cameras, the Mevo Start, the Logitech, sorry, 4 cameras, the Logitech Mevo Start, the Logitech C920. We also had the iPhone 12 Pro because we shoot in 4K and live stream, and also the lovely Nexigo little camera here as well. So we had all of those. All those things allow us to live stream, and then with their little accessories as well. So the SD cards, the stands, the covers, all those things keep us good to go. Now I think to just switch my live off. There you go, back onto Amazon. So thank you ever so much, guys, for watching. Thank you so much for Chrissy for following me. Appreciate that. Thank you, Juliana, for coming in again today. Really appreciate that. But I know you love an English accent. What's not to love? And guys, if you're watching on YouTube, what the hell are you doing? What the heck are you doing? You want to come over nickwood.live. That brings you over to the Amazon storefront and channel, and there's lots of things on the storefront of products. Go and have a little look at those. Lots of things to love there. Now also we're going to be putting on some deals. It is Amazon Prime Day on the 11th and 12th of October. So if you go to my Facebook page, Ask Nick Wood, pinned there is a free trial of Amazon Prime. I think it's a 28-day free trial. If nothing else, that will give you access to the sales and the pre-sale items. In fact, I don't know whether I've still got it up, but I had an Amazon page earlier about all Amazon Prime, everything Amazon, but I can't get it. I will put that up for the next show. I'm going to be back very, very soon, actually. So I'm going to be back with the video show. So we're talking more about more video equipment at 4 p.m. UK time. That's 11 a.m. Eastern. So what's time now? In about 50 minutes, I'm just going to lubricate my throat, and we'll be good to go again then. So until then, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for chatting. If you are watching on Amazon, do hit that little subscribe button in the bottom left-hand corner. You won't get any spammy emails from me every time I go live. No. All it does is just let Amazon know that I'm doing a good job. Hopefully then they will put my live stream in front of more people, and then we can have more of these discounts that are in the carousel we can share around. And so it's a win-win for everybody. And because I'm using BeLive, you get your name up in lights as you subscribe, and I'll get the Yeti plugged in later so that we can actually, fingers crossed, so that we can actually live stream and we can play the air horn as well. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you a little later. So farewell to Amazon and farewell to my friends on